Hey guys, mine's Jay Furious, welcome to another video, and today we're reacting to My First Love featuring Emirichu by Sultan Sketches. So yeah, another video with Sultan. Y'all liked the last one, got 60 views, so I know y'all love them, or y'all like them. I'm guessing y'all like them. So yeah, we're gonna react to his first love. I don't know who his first love is. I'm guessing it's the girl that we're just seeing right now. And yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed the video. Subscribe, like, and comment to Sultan Sketches, Emirichu, and myself. And let's get right into this video.
I just bought these gel pens.
You just bought these gel pens.
Only you can borrow them, okay?
His heart's pumping. Several years later. When was this? In 5th grade? When I was in 5th grade, like, sharpened pencils were like the lit. When you had an electric sharpener.
Isn't it pretty? The ocean at night. It's beautiful.
How do y'all do that? Like, how can y'all just, like, do that? Like, hey, flowers are nice, bro. He's crying. It's a weird position, though. I feel like this is gonna be like a depressing story though.
Whenever I think about this story, to this day, I still can't decide if it's a happy story or a sad story.
It's what you make it, man.
I wonder, what will you think of it?
Who knows?
If you've seen my previous videos about my school experience, you'll know that primary school for me absolutely sucked and I didn't have any real friends. But that's not completely true. You see, in the classroom there was one person who always treated me with kindness. There was one person who, even though we were never close, I considered a comrade. This is the story about the first girl I ever loved. If you know me in person, as friends, or even if we just went to school together, chances are you already know who this video is about. And you've probably heard bits and pieces of our story. It'd be funny if it was about Emirichu all along. People love to talk, but not the whole thing. To tell this story, I need to go to the beginning. The very beginning. Oh god, we have to go to when you were a baby? Our story takes place almost 10 years ago.
Alright, never mind. I like the way he does his story times.
In the final year of primary school,
when he, like,
our teacher assigned us
it.
random seats, and I was seated next to a girl. She had these sparkly rainbow smiggle gel pens all packed neatly in a sleeve, and she turned to me and told me that only her best friend and I could borrow them, since I was sitting next to her. This was my first interaction with her. I
she already looks beautiful.
We
obviously don't know what she looks like in real life, but whatever.
Now, she told me this a few years later, but we had actually been going to the same school since we were 5, but I just never noticed her until we were in the same class together.
Notice me, senpai.
That she always made me feel guilty for. She was always kind to me, always spoke to me in class, but we were never really friends, or at least I didn't think so.
He's finna become a Fairly Odd Parent.
That was
he already has
until
the crown, he just needs to win.
The first day of high school.
Oh freak, we're going into the book. But at least you have a long-time friend. I mean, I can't keep any of my friends. That walking
Sultan?
animation, though.
Huh?
Please tell me you're in this class.
Yeah, I am. Are you?
Yay!
Again with this freaking position.
Promise me you won't ditch me. I don't want to be alone.
I bet you don't.
Promise me you won't ditch me ever.
I can't promise that.
This is the story.
How do you just like laugh?
Of how a sultan fell in love with a princess. Her name obviously wasn't Princess, but well, that was what I actually called her, so it's pretty accurate. Now, let me talk a little bit about what kind of person she was. She was very sweet, funny, caring, and she was very intelligent. I
Yeah,
mean,
she
I
was-
think
she
we worked
looks
on
all
hundreds
like all
of
that.
projects together. And she was beautiful. Like, stunning. She was one of the most gorgeous girls in the school. But she wasn't the typical popular hot girl you see in the movies. She was kind to everyone, but she kept her circle close. And as we grew closer, she let me in her circle.
You're like, just come on in.
During primary
That's
school,
nice,
when people
though.
used to bully me, she never did. And in high school, whenever I'd be walking alone, she wouldn't let me. She'd run up to me and she'd wrap
She'd
her
like,
arm around mine and
"No
she'd
loaning for
drag
you.
me to socialize.
Mush.
In the first year of high school, I was still extremely shy and timid, so I couldn't help
Yeah,
but
we
feel
she
like a
like
pest
wanted
following
you to
her
like have
around.
friends and be
So I
more
tried to limit my
extroverted.
interactions with her, but she wouldn't have any of that. Every time our class had to pair up, she'd shoot me a stare and partner up with me. Whenever
With
there were
sparkling
parties, she would
eyes.
always ask to go together. Because I was very insecure back then and thought no one liked me, I thought she was just doing it out of pity.
Nah, man, she
But as I
genuinely
grew up,
liked you.
as I made new friends, as I grew to become more social and confident, I realized it wasn't. She genuinely
Now
liked
now
me
you can like
and my
touch her and play
company,
with her.
and I adored hers.
Not that way,
I
guys.
think when I became confident in my own skin and personality, that's when we
I
truly
like the way
grew
his hair
closer.
was if he had
We
it
were
like that back
inseparable.
then.
And everyone in the school knew it. If they
Obviously,
saw
I can't
me or
have my hair
Princess
like
by
that.
ourselves, they would get shocked because we were always joined at the hip. Not that I would ever leave her alone, of course. There were a lot of thirsty guys in our school who always checked her out when she walked past.
That girl
I
played.
made sure they didn't. I was still pretty shy and avoided conflict.
He's
when
ready
I
to do
could,
some like
but
Detroit
when
Smash.
it came to Princess, I would jump in headfirst for her. Princess didn't date much, and honestly, I think it was because I scared off a lot of guys. I didn't threaten them or anything like that, but from afar we did look like a couple, and every
Us?
second question we were
Dating?
asked were,
What
"Are
makes
you
you
two
say
dating?"
that?
It never
I don't
weirded
know,
us
maybe it's
out
the fact
because,
of
well,
you
we
two
were
are always
used to it,
together
and we were both
y'all
very
don't let
certain
other-
of where we stood
you
with
don't
each
let
other.
boys or
We
girls
were
like
best friends.
date y'all.
That's all. Every time Princess dated, I would make it my mission to become close friends with
never
the
mind.
guy. I needed to know what kind of people they were. I wasn't just gonna let the most perfect girl in the world date someone who didn't appreciate her.
Doing it again.
I would usually end up being the
Freaking
middleman
ripping his
and
gosh
run back
darn
and forth
wrist.
between Princess and whoever she was seeing at the time and give advice to both of them and try to help them out whenever they needed. As for me, I dated a few times as well, but for some reason whenever I was getting close to a girl, I pushed away. At the time, I thought I was just scared of commitment, but I still wasn't quite sure. Most of the girls I dated, Princess hated.
Man, what's wrong?
She was so sweet and kind.
She isn't
to
a
everyone
princess
in the school,
anymore,
but for
man.
some reason, she thought I picked the wrong girls, and she would usually lecture me about it.
No, no,
I
no.
think she also thought I deserved someone like me, and that was something I truly loved about her.
I mean, at least she's trying to like protect you from, I guess,
I
other
would
people.
always lecture her about leaving her homework to the last minute, and she would always lecture me about sleeping properly. So there were a lot of lunch times where we would sit in the library so she could do her homework while I could sleep. As we grew older,
Bonding.
we just grew closer and closer.
But that's cool though. Like, I want a
called
friend
her
like
parents
that.
mum and dad, and she called mine that too.
Oh
Our
my god,
parents
y'all
shipped us
just.
together, but we always
freaking
laughed
amazing.
and brushed it off. The
I
rumors
need
at
something
school
like
also
that.
never stopped, but it never bothered us. We knew who we were, and that was all that mattered. Or so I thought. In the 11th grade, I was at a party that finished way earlier than it should have. I'd been drinking,
I say grape juice.
grape juice.
Exactly.
Grape juice. So I wasn't feeling too well. I was walking home when I received a text on my phone. It was Princess, and she was at my best mate's house with a friend, and she wanted me to come over after the party.
Not with that
It should
grape
be
juice.
noted that at this
Oh,
time,
God.
Princess and my best mate were seeing each other. And so I hiccuped my way over there.
I'm going.
When I arrived at his house, I walked into his bedroom and said hey to everyone, and then flopped down on the floor. We sat and hung out for a little while. Princess's friend was taking Snapchats of me doing dumb stuff. It was a
Alright,
good
this
night.
must have been like in a really early time because. Not early time, because that was the 11th grade.
I remember Princess's friend wanted a selfie with me, and then I said I didn't want a selfie with her.
It was the grape juice,
I wanted
guys.
a selfie with Princess.
He totally
So
didn't like Princess.
I turned around to ask Princess for a selfie. And then...
No. No. It's happening again. No. It happened.
I want to take a selfie with Princess. Hey, Princess, come
Hey,
take
Princess.
a selfie with...
Did he like awaken? Alright. It's too late, man. I mean, they're just into it. Just don't bother them. I don't feel so good.
Sultan? Where are you going?
Yeah, where the freak are you going, bro?
My mother's messaging me. She wants me home, and you know how she gets if I don't listen.
How do you be like that with the grape juice?
Oh, okay. I guess I'll see you at school on Monday?
No.
Yeah.
But I get how it is, man. I mean, I could see you, like, having a best friend for a while, and then, you know, like, and you liked her, and then you saw that she was getting with another guy, and then... Just don't think about it too much.
Sultan, what are you doing here? It's the middle of the night. Huh?
I feel bad for him. But I mean, like you said, he doesn't know if this is a happy or a sad story, so it could go either
I
way.
love her.
To be continued. We'll probably watch part 2. Maybe as soon as it comes out, or like a day later. I don't know. And yeah, I thought I actually accidentally disliked the video. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy that video. He made his first love, and now his first love's dating his best bud. So now he's probably wondering, like, what should I do, or what would I have done? So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Subscribe, like, and comment to Sultan Sketches, Emirichu, and myself. Original video in the description. Go share this to whoever. And yeah, goodbye, my fellow reactors.
冴えない僕と僕を囲む世界で描いても掴んでもまだ